Hi everybody. Here I am again. Um, I've been playing with my knots, and I want to thank. I mentioned in my last video that they made these mats for macrame, and I said in there that I thought maybe I would order myself one. And then, like magic, one came in the mail from Amazon. But the gifter asked me to please not mention her name, and so I won't. And I understand. But this is so amazing. It's 11 by 15 inches, measured inches on this side, and on this side it's measured by centimeters, 28 by 38 centimeters, and then it's gridded. So this is, I've already used it. It's going to be helpful, so helpful. And it came with a stand as well. Oh, that's what that was. That thing came off. Okay. The stand, so you can hold it up, but it also will work good when I just want to have a book stand. That is amazing, and I thank you so much, dear, for that. But it came also with these clips, like big binder clips, which are absolutely, I've used them too, and it came with a whole lot of these T-pins. Well, I put them down there somewhere. I put them on that card somewhere. And so this is very, very awesome. And I used this when I made this. When I was making this here, it's a 6-strand braid. And I tried to make a video while I was making this braid, but I was having so much trouble trying to get it right that I couldn't make the video. I started it 3 times and dumped it in the trash 3 times. But I finally did get it. It's a little tricky, but it's a braid, but it's using, instead of a regular braid like you would put in hair, this one is 6 strands, and I think it's just gorgeous. I don't know what I'll use it for. I just made it because I wanted to and because it's pretty. And then I used that gold thread to tie it, and then it's got the colored fringe. So that really, I love that. I think it's awesome. And then, oh, this is just that little sticky thing. Okay. And then I've been working on this wall hanging, and when I was showing it on the video the other day, I had a lot of ideas I wanted to do with the princess on it and stuff, but as it turned out, I just have it flat. So, and you can see it's like 1 stitch down this far, and then this far I changed just a little bit, and then at the very edges here, then it's a double half hitch, they call it, down here along the bottom edge. So now I have this big empty loop at the top. Well, my one friend Sheila, she sent me a link in email that showed another way to make a feather. And so I made a feather the other day, but then this is another procedure to make a feather. And I said, well, I'm going to do that. And what I think I want to do is I think I want to make 3 feathers hanging from the loop. So I'll put that lark's head right here at the top. That looks centered. Let me see if I can flip this around. Do this flippity flop flop thing. There we go. Okay. So this is what I'm going to do to try to make this feather. And I think I'm going to make 3 feathers. And so I'll have one here in the center and then 2 on each side. And I want the top one to kind of overlap the back 2. Now the top one, I believe, yeah, I lost a fingernail. My top one, I'm going to, well, I need to cut me some pieces. I'm going to cut me some pieces. Now, and she cut hers she cut them about 8 inches, and I'm going to do like the same and cut a bunch of pieces at about 8 inches. I went ahead and subscribed to the channel that that Sheila mentioned, because that lady in there, she's very easy to understand. And I, being a little slow in the understanding department, I need to listen to somebody that's easy to understand. I'm not one who does well with directions, and I don't know why that is, because at one time I was okay with directions, but now that I'm as old as old people, I don't do as well anymore with directions. So let me see. I'm getting a few cut here. I don't even know how many I'm going to need. And so, good thing I'm not a teacher, because I'd be fired for sure. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to first tie a square knot at the top here. My hands just aren't as what do you call it? They're just not. Wait a minute, I didn't even get that tied right, because that doesn't look right. Hang on to, there are real people out there on the if you are at all interested in macrame, there are many really good instructors out there that can teach you through the loops, help you jump through the hoops. Oh my goodness. I mean, I have to watch them over and over again. And it's weird, because at one time I did a lot of macrame and I did not have a problem with it. And I even, at the time I was doing macrame, I was teaching my little Girl Scouts too. So hey, but something has happened. Okay, wait a minute now. This one has to go over, because now the one that's coming underneath, from underneath, has to now go over. And the one that's over will go under and through this loop. I'm telling you, I am just not the world's greatest. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I got that one square knot up there, and put them extra strings right up here. And then, let me see if I can zoom this in. A little bit. Okay. So now it's simple enough to take alternating from one side to the other. And from one side to the other, and then they call this a lark's head knot. That's what pretty much we use to start most anything, is what they call a lark's head. But now I've noticed, I have two different books now, two different books that teach macrame, and I've noticed that there are some knots that are called different names. Different people call them different names. Okay, see, so now this second piece I put on the opposite direction, and I'll just keep going down. I need to make sure I get these tied on tight, and then just keep alternating. So by going under this side with the under, and then put the two tails through the loop, and then pull them nice and tight, and push them up nice and tight. I want to get everything nice and tight here. And then this one will go under this direction and over, pull the two tails through. And oh, I wanted to mention also that first book that I bought, and I said, don't buy this one, it's no good. Well, I changed my mind on that first one. See, because now I have two books. I bought this one first, but I was disappointed because it didn't have a lot of diagrams in it. It's got diagrams, but not a lot. But now I also have this one. I really like this one because it's got diagrams and it's got pictures, and I need diagrams and pictures. And like this one that I'm doing, I started with this right here, that one there, and then the directions are on the next page, and so very easy to follow. I like that one. But when I got down, when I got down to this part down here, then I just changed it a little. I just changed it a little, because I change everything. So, but then once I got this book, once I got this second book, and I refer back and forth to both the books, I do like this one. So I take that first thing I said where it wasn't any good, don't buy it. I do like this one. So this one and this one together, it is all starting to make sense to me. And so then, because there are so many different videos that show different patterns that people are doing, then I won't need to buy any more books, because those two books that I have will answer any questions, because then I can look at wait a minute here. What am I doing wrong here, Elizabeth? The book that I have will answer any of my questions. No. Under Elizabeth. And so I can And I'm seeing now too that I can, my hands are not strong like they were. They just don't even bend like they're supposed to. And, but I'm going to go all the way down on this, all the way to the bottom. I'm going to get my feather to go all the way down here. And then oh, why am I I am just getting, I'm losing my mind or something. Okay. It seems like I have to do this kind of stuff under this way. Okay, and then this way. I can't talk and not at the same time. Oh, but then I'm telling you, you see how that's coming along, and all these feathers are, all these strings? Okay, that's what I got to keep doing. Alternating from one side to the other. So I now go to this side. I was watching videos, and I come up to this one lady that was making the cutest little doll. And I watched her, and although she was making creepy dolls. Well, I don't want anything creepy, but just the process that she did was amazing. And so I'm going to work on this for a while, and then I have to kind of rest my hands and do something a little bit different. But I want to make one of those dolls the basic way that she started it. And so probably in the next day or two, I'm going to do that. And so then that will make, and then I'll show you guys what I'm doing. And when I do that. Okay. Okay, my joints are just saying, stop it now. Just stop it. My thumb joints just aren't, I need a oil change or something. But yes, and I wanted to say, like when Sheila sent me the email, she sent me 2 different emails with 2 different links to these 2 different links to really pretty pretty macrame projects. I'm going to cut this, but I'm going to cut it. I'm going to use my rotary cutter, and I don't think I want to cut it straight. I think I want to cut it on so it ends up in a point at the bottom. In a point at the bottom, because then the feathers will be a point. But I believe I'm going to make the top feather is going to be all of this neutral color. And the 2 feathers on either side are going to be smaller, and they're going to be the neutral color, and I'm going to use the scraps of this purple. So there'll be some purple in there too, in the ones that are in behind. And then I'll show you. I wonder if I could, I'm going to just pause this and tie knots, because I just can't be talking and tying knots at the same time. So I'm going to pause this if I can. Okay, I think I have enough strings tied on here now. So I have a pole lamp that doesn't work out on the back porch right now. It's ready to go in the trash. But I'm thinking, I was just thinking while I'm doing this, I think I'm going to take that pole, because it's like a pole lamp, but it's got like a gooseneck. If I can take the actual lamp part off of there and take the electricity off of it, and then use that gooseneck and make it like a hook, I'd have something to hang this on and work from it hanging, which would be awesome. Okay, so what I'm going to do here now then, see, I've got all of these. Well, I can cut, now I'm going to cut these. I don't think there was anything else to do with those, so I'll just cut them. And then start combing them. And then once I get them combed out, there's another, this is a really lightweight, I understand now reading in the books, they have a lot of different weights of this kind of cord. And they have some that's kind of braided and stuff. This is just twisted and like a rope. I think most of what we used to use back in the 70s was braided. And I think a lot of it was like some kind of a polyester or something. This is cotton. And so, but then I seen also where a lot of people, you can buy like the brushes that are for cats and dogs that are almost like a wire brush. And that would be cool for doing this brushing part, I think. So you see I had longer strings up here than down here, and so this might be a much skinnier feather than I kind of assumed it would be. And so I tell you, my thumbs are just not. See how this side now that's brushed is different from this side here? Let's see if I can hold it up this way. Use this hand. Okay, so, well, my hands are just about used up for gripping right at this very moment. Because you gotta pinch these knots to try to get them, as you can see, they're not real straight or anything. See, now these, I'll get this all brushed downward. And then it has to be cut into a feather shape. But I can't do this all right now. This is, my hands are saying, oh no way, you're not going to do that right now. But it's going to be pretty once I get this. I do believe that's going to be pretty. And I'll get it cut and even. And then I want to put on each side a feather, like from here and here, another feather, but I want to do them where they're a little bit of the purple in the feather along with the natural color. And I think that'll be really pretty. Okay, I'm pretty much done for the day. It's like 4:30, I think. And okay, those go in the bathroom, Papa. Those are just diapers. Thank you. If you could just open the box for me and just put them in the linen closet, that would be good. If you could open the box for me and put the diapers in the linen closet, that'd be very helpful. Okay, but I'm going to continue on to, yeah, my Amazon order. If I didn't have to order them, doggone, oh, look at me standing on my head again. Just a minute, let me get off my head. Blood's rushing to my head. Blood's rushing. There, that's better. I can breathe better now. But I want to do this macrame. I want to make some wall hangings and I want to make some plant hangers because my daughter and I, we both like plants, and I want to have, there's not a whole, well, we got 2.5 acres, so I guess we have enough place to put them on the ground, but there's not a whole lot of place that we really want to like this way. But I want to have like some of herbs, pots of herbs, and if they could be just hanging on the front porch, and I make the hangers to put the little pots in, I think that would be very, very pretty. And so that's what I want to do. I'm gonna look. I don't know what size this cord is that I have. I don't think it's even marked on the packaging anywhere. Oh, maybe this one's marked. Let me see. That's one I got from Temu. Made in China. White. Oh, 3 millimeters. Okay, so this is 3 millimeters. That's the same as this. They have some that's heavier than this. Yeah, this is 3 millimeters. Okay, so that's what that is. And everything that I used on here is 3 millimeters. But I noticed that the lady that I was watching on YouTube, she had something heavier, and then that's less knots when you're doing like a feather. And oh, and then there's like little Christmas trees you can make. So at Christmas times, there's going to be a lot of little ornaments and things, because I do want to make small things too. And so I'm going to check into that heavier millimeter, because this, and then they got lighter stuff too that you can make like earrings and jewelry and stuff with real, but I'm not going to go with the light stuff at all. But I am going to look in to see what different weights they have for heavier, thicker, just thicker. And I got a Temu order today, but all that was in it for me was this, my post-it notes, because I needed some of them. But this is the first time they sent me a frosted Temu bag. I was so excited because I see everybody else getting frosted Temu bags, and they didn't send me none. This time I did. But see, this time I've got, well, Aria made her order. And so, did you get it open?
Yeah, I put your doohickeys in the
linen closet?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And then you can just put the box in the recycle. Recycle. You can put the empty box in the recycle stuff. But then Aria, she picked out a backpack. I won't take it out of the package yet, but she's got her a Hello Kitty backpack. That was nice. That was $16. And so hopefully, she just loves her Hello Kitty stuff. She got that, and then she got, oh, and here is, oh, this is to go into her It's a Hello Kitty too. I'm not going to open it the rest of the day because I'm going to let her do that. But because she's not home yet, she went to go to church. She's at her church. She became one of the assistants in children's church, where she gets to hand out the drinks and the cookies and stuff. And she is proud of having that job. And so that when she gets home, she'll see this. But this is something she can. This will be for to go in her lunchbox. That were her sandwich or whatnot. And then she has. This is a spoon, fork, and a knife. Is it? Oh, there's 4 things. Oh, it's a spoon and a fork and chopsticks. And they're Hello Kitties. She's going to just love these. Oh yeah, chopsticks. I can see them in the back. But that's what she got. So she'll be happy that they come in, because she's been waiting and waiting for that. And then she ordered these little duckies too, but I don't think she realized they were going to be that small. But they are really, really cute. They're really cute. But she has been decorating like birdhouses, and then she hot glues onto the birdhouses like little birds or little flowers and stuff. Maybe she can put a duck on a birdhouse. That'll be fun for her. So I can't hardly wait till she gets home so she can see that. Okay, so anyway, I think that's about all for today. That's about all for today. And I've been feeling just a little, I don't know, droopy or something. I don't know what, just the energy is just like gone. And gone. Got up and gone. I had a little drink of patience there. Okay. So I'm going to let y'all go. I will read though. I'm going to see what kind of postcard that our spirit ancestors want us to hear. What message do they want to hear today? And I'm going with that. Let's see what pops out. Rule. And pops out. Just a minute. We're going to see what pops out. Just a minute. Sort of like popcorn, you know. Just what's going to pop right out. Maybe if I just don't keep my eyes on them. Something's going to pop out in a minute. Ooh. Is that popped out? Oh no, that's 2 right there. Just a minute. We're going to get it. It's going to come. One's going to be popped out. Maybe I need to go. Oh, there it is. Right there it is. See, that's amazing how one will just pop out. That's what somebody told me. I'm in the comments. In the comments, they told me one is going to pop out, and that's the one you're supposed to read. This is the one. Here it says, Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance. But you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. I believe in them miracles. I do believe in them miracles. Yes, I do. Okay, and so that was a very good one. That was good for us to hear because it's always good for us to hear good things. And I'm going to continue making videos, although, as you can see, I'm getting a little bit, I don't know if I'm just really on the verge of, I don't know. My memory is getting so bad, and then, I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff's going on. But please keep having faith. I'm going to keep having faith. You all keep having faith. And I'm going to keep on tying knots. I got a lot of cord I got to tie knots up with. And so I'm going to keep tying knots and make pretty things. And I'm going to mail this off to somebody. I don't know who yet is going to get it. One of them Scrappy Pals is going to get this. All right. Oh, and if you are a Scrappy Pal and you haven't sent me your address, please, I mean, when you hit that join button and you become a Scrappy Pal, I don't have all of your addresses. And so, and sometimes we just pull a name and it's not online or anything, and I send something off. But I don't have everybody's address. So send me in my email. My email's down listed below in the description box. Make sure I have your address. And even if you're not a Scrappy Pal, make sure I have your address. I want to know where you live. I might want to send you something because I don't have no place to put this junk when I get done making everything like this. I don't even know what it's for. It ain't for nothing. So I might just put that in an envelope and mail it to somebody, and somebody else might have a use for it. I was thinking maybe you could put it like on like if you got a pull chain on a fan or something in the ceiling, something like that. Might be a use for this. But anyway, and I got a few things that I just doodle around and make, and then I don't have anything to do with them. I just make them, and then there's nothing I can do with them. And so, yeah. And yeah, I have a lot of stuff I gotta get rid of. Gotta get shed of some of this stuff. Just like I gotta get shed of some of this fluffer. I'm fluffy. Okay, I just got to watch over you. Every step you take, every move you make. Keep you safe and secure and not senile. And keep you healthy and happy and humble. And know that you are loved by many. And, and another thing. This is just something that came up. The second full week of August is World Kindness Day. The second full week of August. And that's where, and it's World Kindness Day because, like, it might be if you just have a World Kindness, it's World Kindness Week. Because if you only have a World Kindness Day, then today it might be Wednesday, but it might be Thursday somewhere else. So having a World Kindness Week takes care of everybody. So everybody will have at least a day in that week that you have to show kindness to someone else. Don't do anything bad. Don't break the law. That's it. Nothing bad that week. That whole wacky week is World Kindness Week. That's the second full week of August. So if the first week starts on a Wednesday, and then there's a full week after that, then it'll be the second full week of August is World Kindness Week. Keep that in mind. Okay, God bless and keep you all, and I will see you on the next video. Here's my mouse. It's got lost. God bless me. Bye-bye.